Hello dears, and welcome to Benidorm town in Costa Blanca, Spain. We are at Rincon de Loix, the beginning of the Levante Beach, and it's quite cloudy today. The sun is covered a tiny bit, but it's still very nice outside, which is why there's a lot of people, as you can see, by the beach. Even cable ski is still working, just 2 days before November will hit us. Even people on the beach trying to get a short swim. By the way, you can see there are some algae already on the beach here. It's not possible to remove them. Just so that you know, it's not that the beach is dirty. It's not that no one is checking it out and cleaning it all up. It's not the case. The thing is that it's strictly forbidden to remove it during winter because it preserves the sand and it's good for the marine life, which is why it's still out here. There's a lot of nice bars here on the front line of the Levante Beach. Hotspot Benidorm Lounge Bar, for example. These bars right here at the beginning of the Levante Beach are extremely popular between British tourists, and not only British ones, in general English speaking. If you've been to some of these bars, you have something to share, a review, your experience, food quality, whatever you feel to share with other Benidorm lovers, let us know please here in the comments, because your reviews, your help, your advice will be extremely useful for a lot of other travelers. By the way, the area we are right now is the area that will be lifted up, as we've mentioned you on the latest news update. This will be just a part of giant plan of different building works, of different changes. You've seen the video where Benidorm was basically flooded right here at this particular square, and it was quite bad. I'm gonna put you a picture here on the screen of that video that we did, and it was really bad. Benidorm Town Hall knew about it. They've seen the videos probably. I'm almost quite sure they did. So right now they've decided to approve a 94/97, because the price tends to rise a tiny bit afterwards, remodeling project that will be for around 150 meters here on the Levante Beach. That will change all the sewage system, all the piping, so that there will be no floods any longer here on the Levante Beach, which is absolutely great. And we are appreciated that this will be finally happening. And these building works will be taking place, as you all might know already, in November, after the fiestas of Benidorm and after the fancy dress, and should be all done and over with by Christmas celebrations. Let's hope that will be the case, because this area is really popular. There's some bars that might be affected by it, sadly, those that we've seen at the beginning of the video. Maybe even Cafe Roman, this area probably will be affected too. Let's hope it's not gonna be the case though. Cafe Roman is really busy, especially after refurbishment, after remodeling their terrace, which is basically the restaurant itself. They are getting more and more clients because the food is great. The prices are also quite reasonable with the portions and the quality of food. People know it, people love it. We did a review about this place too, so if you did not check it out, I'm gonna leave it linked for you here down below. In general, it's great to see so many people out here. Many people still have shorts, t-shirts, you know, like shirtless, like sleeveless shirts, flip-flops, summer dresses. It's incredible to see how Benidorm is looking like just 2 days before November. And we are almost at Halloween, and this is the weather that we have right now. Obviously, those who live here, we do use already like long pants. We do use something to cover up our legs because it's quite chilly for us. We do use some scarves, light scarves, not too warm ones, or maybe like some cardigans, something like this. But tourists still feel it like summer. And obviously, if back in your country it's quite cool, windy, maybe rainy, this will look like summer. Except for today, because it is quite cloudy. It shouldn't be raining though, so all these people, and maybe even yourself, if you are here in Benidorm town, will be able to explore this gorgeous city. As you all might know, Benidorm is starting its fiestas in just a couple of days. This is an incredible time in Benidorm town, so if you will be here, definitely visit them. In the last news update we've published for you guys, as well as in the community tab here on the channel, the link to the official website of Visit Benidorm. They have a full program there that you can download. And there are a lot of interesting events. There's going to be parades, there's going to be shows, concerts free of charge. There's going to be a lot of music on the streets, special lights turned on different streets of Benidorm. And obviously there's going to be typical traditional Spanish mascleta, which are these colorful firecrackers and noisy firecrackers, and it's an authentic tradition of our region that you simply cannot miss if you will be here. And at the end of fiestas, there's going to be a huge parade followed by fireworks to finish this great celebration. This is something that locals and tourists love to see when they come here in November, and it's another reason why to come in autumn for your holidays to Benidorm town. The good thing about it is that it's still not going to be too crowded, and as a result there are no queues any longer in different theme parks. It's all moderately busy, and it's great because you're able to thoroughly enjoy the experience. Whatever experience you decide to get here in Benidorm, you will be able to enjoy it because there's not too many people. It's not too crowded, not too noisy. You don't have to wait for tickets for a long time or to get in on different attractions. Boat trips are also not as busy, so it's simply great. It's the best time, as a lot of people say, to enjoy Benidorm. And I know that more than half of all those people who are watching our channel prefer autumn or winter months for their holidays in Benidorm town. All the businesses are still open, however, even though we're almost in November. Lil Bob's breakfast, English breakfast. Ooh, okay. Full English breakfast, Scottish breakfast even. That's interesting. Scottish and English breakfast, they say here. That's actually very nice, and it's getting quite busy. $6.50 medium or slightly bigger one. The Lazy Cow also has a lot of people too. Vodka Red Bull, 10 euros. Buckets, Heineken, 11.50. 2 pins, 4.50. 2 cocktails, Mojito, Sex on the Beach, Pina Colada, 10 euros. English breakfast, 5.50. Toast and a coffee, 3.50. Chocolate with churros, 3.70. Well, that's not a bad price for chocolate and churros, I must say. I just really hope these are authentic ones, because at some points they just take the frozen ones and it's literally not the same as freshly made ones. So wherever you go, if you want to try typical Spanish churros, please ask them. Go where you see that churros are recently made. Please do so, because that's when you can try the authentic ones. If they've been frozen before, it doesn't really make sense. It's not the same taste. It's not as authentic as if you tried in legit places where they do it by hand and fresh right behind your eyes. Offers hot dogs with chips. This is Sol Beach, I think it was called. Some nice offers here. 10.90 hot dog with chips. Unless it's like a big portion, I do feel it's quite excessive. Even in theme parks, the prices were slightly lower, including a drink as well. So 10.50, at least it's like a big portion of fries and a proper big hot dog with toppings. Then that might be a good price for it. But it's, if not, I wouldn't pay 10 euros 50. But obviously there are people who would. If not, this offer would not be here in the restaurant. A lot of people are having some lovely walks. There are people playing football, different types of open air games. Children are playing in the sand. It's simply great to see Benidorm like this, and we are genuinely happy that temperatures are how they are, because it allows not only us but tourists to spend way more time on the fresh air, enjoy, discover, and explore. Which other businesses are still open? Obviously, all the supermarkets, all the shops for crafts, for gifts, best local chocolate as well, which is chocolates Valor, Marcos, Tonda, or Clavileño. These are local brands, very, very well known in the whole entire Spain. And these are considered gourmet chocolates, especially Marcos Tonda and Clavileño. The oldest chocolate factories, chocolate producers here in the region. And you can always bring something like this if you have family members or loved ones who love chocolate. This is the best gift from our region. Apart from that, even ice cream places are still open. Some of them do offer breakfast or like small snacks. Others still sell ice cream because during daytime temperatures are more than 20 degrees, so it's still suitable to grab some nice ice cream, milkshake, slushy, smoothie, whatever you want to have a lovely walk and explore. Bars and terraces, you can already see that the terraces have minimized its size. Obviously here, for example, they did not have outside like terrace here on the Levante Beach promenade, but others did. Look at this, entrees to share. So these are like big portions from 5 euros, which is French fries, to 12 euros, which are shrimps and seafood. Actually, that's not a bad range of prices. You can always have something to choose from 5 till 12 euros for an entree, depending on how big the plate is. But if they say it's to share, then it's probably for 2 people. So it's not as bad as it might seem on the first sight. It's the first time ever I see people in Stars. This is the place. This is called Stars. This brand newly remodeled, refurbished, renewed, rebuilt, everything redone place. Very interesting one. It says it's like a bar slash cafeteria. You never know. Right now, at least, they've put the logo already, and they've put 2 screens where they show some offers. But before, people did not really know what to expect. You know, now it says Stars Cafe, which is great because people know what to expect. Before, there wasn't anything, which is why probably it's the main reason that people were just passing by. No one knew if it's open because it looked empty. There was no one walking around, no workers, no nothing. And people did not know what to expect, what's being served there, and what's actually going on inside. So no one was visiting it. Now when it says it's a cafe, people know, and there are quite a few tables occupied on their terrace. But it's a new place, so people don't really know if it's good or not. So obviously, a lot of people do not want to spend their hardly earned money on something they might not like. They prefer to go to good old places that they already seem to know. Like a lot of these that are located here on the Levante Beach. Shortly, by the way, here on the channel, we will be doing another video finally. Once the hot summer weather is over, finally, all the bars situated on the Tapas Square, not Tapas Street, but Tapas Square, authentic, typical Spanish, are opening up back again. They're all working, so people are just waving at us. So we will be heading there to show you how much tapas cost right now at the end of the year already at the Tapas Square. What you might expect, which kind of offers do you have, and if it's worth spending the money, or if it's better to go to other budget options that we've showed you here on the channel. Oh, look at that plate. That's hamburgers, French fries. You have some strips like of chicken, rump steak, $12.50. That's actually not a bad price for a steak, isn't it? $12.50 with fries and sauce. That's a usual price here in the area. Spanish restaurants do tend to charge way more for it, especially those specialized in meat. and in seafood or fish. Like typical Spanish places tends to charge slightly more for these type of steaks. But it's a good, interesting options. Usually, how to choose a best place. Obviously, on our channel, you will keep finding more and more videos each time, especially right now in winter, about different places where to get some menu, a full review. No one is paying to us. No one is asking us, inviting us to come in. We're doing it by ourselves from our pocket because we know it's important for a lot of you guys. Okay, here, menu of the day, $15.75. Mixed salad or mushroom cream, lentils, homemade lentils, or ham and melon, and Russian salad or any other meal. $15.75. That's an average price for a menu here on the Levante Beach, but not all menus are of this price. You can find them even for 10 euros. Still, right now, with all the price rises and inflation, you still can find these type of menus. And we are here to show you guys where you can find them and if it's worth paying this money or if it's better to have a slightly more expensive one but of better quality. Not always good price means good quality. Sometimes it does, and we are here to show you all of these incredible places. So make sure you subscribe and activate the notifications because this winter we will discover a lot of new places and not so new ones, so that you would know before coming back on holidays to Benidorm which places are recommended for visit and which places it's better to avoid in terms of food, service, or drinks. Right here in front, we have the cafe slash bar Copacabana. This place returned after a long time. There was Chocolates Valor cafeteria installed at this place for quite some time after pandemics. However, I feel like there were not so many people here. You know, it's a different business. It's a difficult business as well to target, and not a lot of people wants to have always something sweet for breakfast, you know, milkshakes, chocolates, and coffee with chocolate, churros, etc. So it did not really go that well, and now Copacabana is back and seems to be going really, really well because the terrace is really busy. In general, all the businesses here do have quite a lot of work. But as you can see, at least here on the Levante Beach, no more terraces on the street, on the promenade itself. No more tables and chairs. It's all available for cars to pass freely and for the pedestrians to walk and enjoy their lovely trip around Benidorm town without the necessity of look for a way to pass between the numerous tables and chairs that were here in the area on their way. By the way, as you can see on the beach, there are no more water pedals here. They are gone up until next year because obviously we are already entering this December. I wish we are already entering almost November month. So these are gone. All the booths also on the Levante Beach are not available anymore except for cable ski. There's parasailing, still a couple more of things, but truly summer activities like floating water park or banana ski or fly fish, all these are not available any longer from now on. So we return to slightly quieter holidays in Benidorm town. And as you can see, even so, this is the amount of people that you can see on a work day. This is a usual typical work day in Benidorm. Midday. This is midday. Look at how many people there are here. So don't worry if you have any kind of doubts on if you should be booking your holidays outside from the summer season, if it will be busy or not, if places will be closed or not, and what the atmosphere will be looking like. This is your answer. This is the atmosphere you might expect if you will be coming shortly to Benidorm town. Look at this, the tiki the Tiki Beach. They've even put some Halloween decorations out here. That's actually nice. They've put some Halloween decorations. I suppose these are like spider webs or something. They've put some interesting Halloween decorations because obviously in a couple of days it's going to be Halloween, which is absolutely great and incredible. A lot of people just celebrate it, mostly putting on some interesting outfits and heading out in the evening to celebrate with their friends, loved ones, with children too. And we will obviously film it for you guys just so that you know. Don't worry, we will go and film for you the 31st of October in Benidorm town, and you will see how many people actually have some costumes on, how many people do celebrate it, do the shops give candies to children, and maybe even not only children. We will see what the atmosphere will be like. And you can compare it with the previous years when we filmed for you the Halloween as well, where it was quite cloudy in the evening. We'll see how it will go this year. This is how Benidorm is looking like just a couple of days before November month will officially start. Obviously, a lot of changes in different businesses. Ooh, what is that? Wow. This is interesting. So this is like a terrace. It's like a closed terrace. Wow, that's an interesting thing. I've never seen these here before. New design for terraces. We'll like that. So businesses are still on. They're still open. There's a lot of people coming here. A lot of people exploring Benidorm town and surrounding area. If you would like to have something special for you, if you have a special occasion and you want to enjoy Benidorm even more or collect special memories, you can check out our official website for Benidorm by Anna Tours, which is where right now in autumn, winter and springtime, we offer you a lot of different tours around Benidorm and Costa Blanca. Incredible places to visit and so many things to discover with us personally. And obviously we do offer the transfer to pick you up from your hotel or any other accommodation you're staying at and bring you back to the same place or any other spot in Benidorm town. So check it out. You can send us a WhatsApp or you can send us an email right here. Thank you for accompanying us on today's video. We wish you an incredible day. Greetings from Benidorm, and we'll see you in a new video tomorrow, which is where it's Halloween time. Bye, dears.